This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
Here's Wade. Pass to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joe. Well, Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
Knocks it down from distance.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Nice shot by Durant.
Easy money. Durant claps back with a three.
McDaniels from long range. Another three for Philadelphia.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take them.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here's Rondo. Tipped away. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to McDaniels. Now Mobley. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Fade away. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Here's Durant. Screen by Holmgren. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Rondo. Clock at 4. And here's Durant. McDaniels covering. Here's the three. Rebound by Philadelphia. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. We're talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility of both ends. And Coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Durant for three. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Here's Wade. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Holmgren. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Rockets trail by 7. Outside Durant. Durant draws the double. There's the three. Rondo gets the bucket. Rondo, he's got 5.
At his size, KD is able to see the floor so well, and it helps him make passes just like that.
Pass to Embiid. Great D that time from Holmgren.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Richard, how about that memorable Rockets winning streak early in 2020? '24.
11 straight wins. Look, that's no easy task, no matter who you are playing. The energy in the locker room must have just been off the charts.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Here's Wade. Yet to see a basket. Philadelphia with another miss.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Wade. Fires for three. Durant pulls it in.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
They now take the lead.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Houston.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Wade, that's good.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And it's Houston's ball. Outside, Rondo. An open look for Durant. Rebound by Philadelphia. Pass to Vassell. To the inside. And stolen by Holmgren. The pull-up. Got a piece of it. Vassell outside. Here's Wade. Defended by Smart. Pass to Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Sends it home from three-point land. Wade's got 5.
And that's the thing about a superstar like Embiid. He does have a score-first mentality, but he trusts his teammate. He knows when to make the right pass.
Now here's Durant. He's got 9. The Rockets with another miss.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
An MVP in this league, Richard, Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer, no, B.A. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it.
Inside Mobley is set up for success. His size and reach means the rim is right there for him.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And here's Rondo. He's got 5. Outside Durant. Will it go? Mobley grabs the board.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
On the wing, Vassell. Down low. Here's Avdia. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now it's a 7-point Philadelphia lead.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Durant. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Durant's got 11 points.
Oh, just beautiful poetry in motion. It is so fun watching Kevin Durant shoot the rock.
Now Russell. No points so far. Shoots over Rondo. Kevin Durant pulls it in. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 5. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell is progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. And both free throws good for Durant. We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Russell with the ball. Pass to Vassell. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over White. Vassell can't get it to go.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
White with it. Now guarded by Mobley. .127 left in the opening quarter. The three from Suggs. Hits the three-pointer. And it's all knotted up.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Picked by Smith. Jackson on the wing. Now here's Suggs. From deep three-point range. Mobley grabs the board. Now Philadelphia with it. Up top, Vassell. Pass to Russell. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. On defense, the Rockets. Trailing by 2. Yep, that one goes.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Suggs outside. Adebayo sets a screen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Suggs has got his second basket of the night.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Sixers ahead, up 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
23.
Man, it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the 76ers.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
The Sixers leading. Pass to Embiid. Now here's Mobley. And here's Embiid. 5 on the clock. The rebound by Jackson. And here's Houston. White looking it over. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Now here's Mobley. He's got 6. Philadelphia with another miss. Houston in the lead.
Philadelphia foul. Dwayne Wade. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Suggs.
A perennial defensive player of the year candidate. Embiid is just so dominant on this end.
Here's Wade. 5 points in the game. Lets it go from deep. Adebayo grabs the board. Pass to Smith. Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers. Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
The Sixers trailing. Here's Wade. Pass to Embiid. Back to Wade. 6 to shoot. Mobley with it. The 3 is up. Mobley with another miss. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Back to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Pass to Wade. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And that's the risk you run when you leave him in with 2 fouls.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Suggs outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Suggs has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Wade. Driving to the basket. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Suggs, left side. Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs? Getting off the floor with such ease.
Here's Wade. To the paint. And the foul on Isaiah Jackson. That's his 1st foul.
That's his 1st personal foul. 1st team foul.
Pass to Mobley. 3-pointer Embiid. And he can't get that one. The Rockets lead by 7. Up top Suggs. Shoots over Mobley. Rebound by Philadelphia. Pass break Philadelphia. Here's Harper. He's guarded by White. And the foul on Isaiah Jackson. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
That's his 2nd foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to review the game plan. Houston making some changes.
Substitution on the court.
Rockets on D. Wade drives in.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Philadelphia shooting their 1st free throws of the night right here. That free throw misses.
Dwayne Wade.
Good on the 2nd one. And here's Rondo. He's got 5. Outside Durant. Pass to Artest. Back to Durant. Clock at 6. Up top, Holmgren. Three-pointer. The rebound by Embiid. 76ers trail by 6. And it's going to be on Rajon Rondo. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
Rockets on D. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Wade. 6 points for him. Inside.
Such an underrated defender. Kevin Durant affecting that shot.
Off target at the rim. Here's Artest. Houston with another miss. Now Philadelphia with it. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Washington a screen. Here's Vassell. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
More Vassell scores inside, the more it frees up his mid-range game. That is essential to his success.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Just 3 to shoot. Fires it. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. 76ers trail by 4. Embiid elevates.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. The kick to Durant. Pass to Holmgren. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Over to the wing. Embiid with it. Durant covering. Vassell outside. Embiid inside. Here's Wade. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Smart with the bucket.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
Right wing. Embiid inside. McDaniels from long range. Knocks down the long J. McDaniels got 9.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Artest. No points yet. Pass to Durant. To the right side. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And Philadelphia making a change here.
Substitution for your 76ers.
1:56 left in the second. On the wing, Vassell. This one for 3. Smart with the defensive effort.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
To the wing, right side. A good look from Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Durant. 5 points in the game.
And there's nowhere on the floor where Holmgren can't do damage. He's put a ton of pressure on the D with his jump shot.
Rondo gets the bucket. We've got 1:13 left in the half. Now Russell. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Staying cool inside, and Russell doesn't want to waste a point-blank look like that.
Durant for three. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Russell deciding where to go with it. Zitabia on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Vassell. Rockets with a rebound. Smart with the ball. Checked by Washington. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Russell. Shoots over Rondo. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And so it's Houston earning this break in the action, up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Houston leading by 10. Smart outside. The 3 ball. The shot comes out. Here's Wade. Mobley on a screen. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Mobley. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Knocked away. Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball. Here's Rondo. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Sinks the tray. Rondo. He's got 10 points in the game.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Wade misses.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him.
The numbers Embiid has put up over his career speak for themselves. He'll go down as one of the all-time great big men.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Durant, no good. 76ers trail by 11. To the inside. Pass to Mobley. And Embiid gets the double team. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make kind of kickstart, kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots. Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Harper. No made baskets yet. Pass to Mobley. Doubled by Durant. 2 on the clock.
Marcus Smart is just an absolute dog on defense. Look, he is annoying. Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field. And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
A dominant night for Joel Embiid offensively. He's taking whatever he wants.
The Rockets lead by 7. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Wade drives in. Mobley with it. 6 points for him. Back to Wade. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Houston leading by 7. Now here's White. Suggs outside to stop the drought. Here's Jackson. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Here's Wade. He's got 6. Pass to Embiid. Over Adebayo. Ooh, look at Embiid converting in close. And so it's Houston with it. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Now Suggs. Back to White. From outside the arc. Here's Jackson. Nice D from Vassell. 76ers trail by 7. Out to the right wing. Embiid from outside. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Suggs surveys the D. Pass to Smith. 4 on the clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. 13 feet out. Ooh, poked away.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Here's Wade. Launches it. Rebounded by Suggs.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
First team foul. Now into the lineup, your 76ers.
Outside White.
PJ Washington.
Beyond the arc. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Vassell outside. Pass to Embiid. Back to Vassell. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Embiid. Fires top of the key. Vassell's shot is good. Vassell's got his second bucket on the night.
You see the improvement in Vassell's jump shot, looking more and more confident now.
Outside White. Adebayo sets a screen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And you look at Derek White, Richard, the energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
Now here's Vassell. Pass to Wade. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And they're on the run. Here's White. Oh, hammers it home. Taking it the length of the court.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Here's Wade. He's got 6. Pass to Mobley. Back to Wade.
Timeout, timeout.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Let's hear it for your 76ers Youth Dance Team.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Gobert. And stolen by Jackson. The 3 from Suggs. They get the rebound. Now here's Smith. Let's go with a 3. He can't get that one to fall. And here's Russell. Outside Strus. Now Russell. Pass to Gobert. Launches a 3. Smith with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
He takes it in. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Russell. It's hauled in by Houston. A minute 15 left to play in the third quarter here. Adebayo up top. Pass to White. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. 11-point game to win the drought. And he sinks the layup. Russell's got 6.
Good read by Russell. He is crafty in that two-man game.
Suggs outside. Pass to White. Smith inside. Jackson finds some space. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Strus' shot is off. The Rockets lead by 9. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Stolen by Russell.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Outside Strus. Avdia outside. 2 on the clock. And so it's the Houston Rockets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. 76ers trail by 9. Russell with the ball. Down low. Oh, the tower with the power move.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Suggs outside. From the arc. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Here's Russell. Takes it inside. Count it.
You love to see D'Lo go on attack, and that puts pressure on the defense.
Suggs outside. To the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Number 5, Evan Mobley.
Now here's Russell. Puts up a deep 3. Mobley takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to White. Lets a 3 fly. Counted from distance. And the Rockets lead by 8.
I like their approach here. Suggs really makes the effort to get his guys set up well.
Mobley on a screen. To the inside. And Mobley throws it down. That gives him a double-double.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
White on the wing. Back to Suggs. Looking to get it going. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
His second personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Space in the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wade. Rebounded by Suggs.
76ers foul. Dwayne Wade. That's his 5th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Rockets. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Takes a 3. The rebound by Embiid. 76ers trail by 9. Here's Wade. Five to shoot. The shake. It's hauled in by Houston. Suggs left side. White for 3. Nope. 4 for 7 now. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's Wade. Embiid with it. Guarded by Adebayo. All sorts of time. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Outside White. Jacks up a three. Joel Embiid with the board. The Sixers trailing. Puts up a three. The shot misses. Suggs outside. Outside White. Fires from deep. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
Here's Wade. Pass to Embiid. Over Adebayo. Embiid, good. Embiid's got 13 in the second half.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Outside White. Suggs with it. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
And he knocks down the first one.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Suggs hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to Vassell. Back to Russell. And here's Mobley. Three-pointer. Durant pulls it in.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Suggs, left side. Back to Durant. No good on the shot. McDaniels with some nice D. 76ers trail by 10. Pass to Mobley. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Rockets making a change here.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Houston on D. And here's Vassell. 6 to shoot. Here's Embiid. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Embiid's got 15 points here in the second half.
Yeah, Embiid is getting everything he wants on the offensive side. He's playing some aggressive basketball right now.
Back to Durant. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Harper. To the wing on the left. Now Embiid. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Embiid's got 25 points in the game.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And there's the screen.
Part of what makes KD an all-timer, we have never seen someone his size with that type of handle.
Free throws good from Durant.
Shooting for Houston.
And both free throws good for Durant.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Pass to Embiid. Rejected by Holmgren. On the break. Here's Durant. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
Showing the grit. KD is no stranger to physical defense.
Here's Harper. Embiid with it. Goes up again. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. Embiid with it. And Rondo picks him up defensively. Embiid misses. Houston leading by 10. Here's Durant. What a throwdown from KD.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were two loud points there by Kevin Durant.
The 76ers running out of time. Screen by Embiid. Rejected by Holmgren. Here's Artest. Pass to Durant. 5 on the clock. Hits the trifecta. Durant's got 9 points in the quarter.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Rockets.
Hey, if you get yourself to the line and cash in on those opportunities, you paint your opponent into a corner.
Yeah, they were so successful with that all night. Aggressive, fearless, whatever you want to call it, they really pushed the action and got rewarded.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kevin Durant.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight, flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
And the 11th pick in 2020, Devin Vassell was drafted for his defense. But Richard, his shot creation has come a long way.
Yeah, he's very comfortable handling and operating in the mid-range. One of his best ranges. He's moved past that 3 and D tag, and he's showing he can do so much more.
Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over. They lead by 14. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
The biggest thing here is to avoid a silly foul. Even if they concede a bucket, they'll still be in control of the outcome.
TNT.
36 seconds left in the final quarter. On the wing, Vassell. And another miss by Philadelphia. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Now here's Suggs. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they'll turn it over.
clock
Couldn't
violation.
get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Sixers ball.
And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions.